Hello guys, welcome back to Hero Hustle. It's me, Alex, with a hero review for one of the Dead Knights with Necropolis. This is Tamika, one of the mighty heroes for this faction, known for her aggression and her specialty, the Black Knights here. Really scary opponent if you face her in late game. So as always, I will start with undressing her, actually removing her artifacts that give some points. Excuse me. So you better see her primary skills at this level, 21st. This is somewhere around 3rd month. So as most of the Necropolis heroes, especially the Dead Knights, she's pretty balanced. You see here, we cannot say which of these primary skills is the most tolerated by her. Of course, you have always keep in mind that in some maps there might be more buildings like this. You see at one place we have two what is this? I call them defense towers. Yeah, it's not a surprise that at this game I have, defense is one of the most points I picked up. Of course, we cannot base only by this portion of the game. However, this is a game where I just destroyed my opponent. You may see the battle in the description or click just on the top right corner of your screen. However, Tamika, she starts with those two skills, offense and necromancy. Oh my god, I always struggle to pronounce this word. However, she starts with those two skills, and offense, of course, is just great for starting hero, and you always may rely on her spellbook. By the way, she starts with a spellbook and magic arrow, which makes her one of the best starting Necropolis heroes. Of course, once you get your Dread Knights, or how they were called with before the upgrade, I think it was Black Knights. However, she's extremely powerful with them, of course, but what's best for her is also, of course, like most of the heroes, of course you may learn wisdom, but most importantly, learning earth magic is probably 90% sure. I'm not looking into the statistics on Wikipedia. I'm just speaking with my experience. What was the greatest in this particular build here is just I needed some mana, and actually sorcery was picked up just after the last fight where I raised another level. But aside from that, you see, what more could you ask from a mighty hero? Offense, armor, archery, of course. Yeah, it's not necessary, it's not that. We're not with tower faction here, so we have 3 archers, but however, the Necropolis archer is pretty strong, and having archery as well is even better. Is it a hero for new players? Definitely yes. Most of the Necropolis heroes, I mean most of the Dead Knights are pretty good for new players. Of course, you may always rely on Isra, of course, if you want more skeletons. If you like Isra, or you wonder how does she perform, I have a video for her as well. However, we're speaking about Tamika once again. Let me show you another save I have found within my load games. Here it is, Tamika at 22nd level, different game, which is about to end, probably. Yeah, it is about to end. Oh, here's my opponent, by the way. Ooh, in the end of the video, I could just, try a battle here. However, take a look at her in this scenario. A completely different hero she looks like. I told you that almost 100% you're going to learn Earth Magic. You see here, Earth Magic was the last one. Probably I struggled this game, you know, because the lack of Town Portal from mid game, or even if you say early game. Aside from that, I have here Mysticism pretty early and Score. So imagine what other secondary skills I was offered to pick if I choose those two. So it was probably, I don't remember this game because it was a long time ago, but keeping those two secondary skills with your main hero is a waste of, you know, waste of positions here, because Score, come on, who needs Score with their main hero? And Mysticism, yeah, it's a good one, but after the, you know, the recent buff. However, it's pointless to have it with a might hero, especially with a Dead Knight. However, this is it. This is how it went. So I'm not going to judge her by those two games I had. Don't get me wrong, I played her so many times. But yes, indeed, you may be surprised by one of her, you know, secondary skills offers, like Score, Mysticism, and from the other game you saw Sorcery. Yes, I would love to have had Sorcery early in the game, but this is not the regular Dead Knight build. So you have to keep in mind when playing with Tamika, she's not perfect. However, she's one of the strongest Necropolis heroes in the game. It's, you know, starting mid-game till the end, it's pretty easy to play her. What could be bad is that getting logistics might be hard. Again, I'm not judging this just by those two games where I show you. Here's the other game where I'm showing you only those two saves I have in hand, but it's too much, you know, to pay attention to. I have two games and none of them I have logistics or pathfinding. You know, this is something to consider, especially when we talk about Necropolis, where probably the slowest faction, I would say, you know, in terms of speed. You see the Tier 7 unit has only 14 speed. It's not good, especially for a dragon, you know. This is a flying unit, only 14, come on. And you have you hear the Dread Knights who by default have 9 speed. The almighty vampires also have 9. So this is a slow faction, and the lack of logistics, you know, may be hard for you to navigate the map. Just take a look at where, oh my god. Anyway, you see mostly on the road, and I just moved slightly. So yeah, you have to pay attention when playing her and keep something on your mind. So I guess this is it about this hero. Yeah, I think I told you, let me check. I think I told you that I'm going to play a battle here. Let's see, you know, let's end it. I didn't plan to do that, but since we're here, what can stop us? Let's see the battle. Oh no. Let's see. I forgot, I told you. Oh my god, he's strong. Oh my god. Okay, probably I'll be losing this, and probably I lost this game. My opponent is too powerful, so he has less attack, less defense, more power, more knowledge. Okay, let's see what we can do here. I would slow him. You know, if you're not interested in this battle, oh my god, he's huge. If you're not interested in this battle, you may just close the video right now. This is what it was for Tamika review. Thank you for watching, and if you wonder how other Necropolis heroes perform, you may search in my channel for some other. I think I have for Straker, I have a Straker review, some other reviews. If you're interested, please go ahead. Also do subscribe so you be sure that you are not missing any future videos. Oh my god, I'm getting destroyed here. By the way, I'm going to show you why we do not play with Berserk. Let me do this. We don't play with Berserk because it's pointless, you know. It's pure it's stupid, you know, because it was way easy to me to cast Berserk to the Hydra here, and it would destroy both of those archers. Imbalanced, I would say, imbalanced to play with Berserk. So this is why we don't play with this. However, let me continue trying to fight here. Oh my god, he's so strong. Yeah, probably he defeated me here, huh? Definitely, actually. He's too powerful. So he had 43 Black Dragons and 43 Hydras. You know, I'm really not interested in continuing this. I don't want to lose a game twice, you know. So, yeah, thank you for watching and see you in the next video. I'm not continuing this because it's obvious where it goes. I'm not that powerful to beat him. By the way, I could try with Berserk. Yeah. Anyway, see you in the next video. Bye bye.